and AIDS-related charities. But tonight, we are having a special event. We want to raise funds to make sure that our frontline workers have the special safety equipment. Hello, 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 hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Let's do this. Oh, let me get my mic, Lord. I don't even know if y'all can hear me. The mic is all up underneath all this stuff. Hey, Chantel, how you doing, babe? Look at you being the first one in the room. Hey, boo. Hey, to you. See here. Let me get myself together over here, Lord. I should have. I'm gonna have to give me a new. I'm gonna have to give me a bigger table. I got so much stuff on this table now. Hey, Lady Key, what's up, baby? Can y'all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Okay. Hey, Brianna. Okay, much love from Oakland, Dr. Kalani, Alvin. Is it Corley? Cooley? Y'all know I'm terrible with pronunciation, but don't be offended. I don't mean no harm. Hey, Christina. Chocolate doll face. I like that. Chocolate doll face. New subby. Well, welcome. You guys. I do have an announcement to make about that. Hey, Sylvia, Yana, Nicole. How's everybody doing? Let me put a little lip on. Y'all know I don't like not having no lip on. Let me get a little lip. My hair looking jacked up. I can at least give y'all a little lip. We all right? We good? Y'all like that color? Y'all like that lip? Hey, Reese's Pieces. How you guys doing? Yes. Good afternoon. Hey, Nicole. Welcome, everybody. All right, let me do this. I have a couple of things. Well, we got a few things to talk about today. We have a little chitty chat today. All right. Lady Libra, hey, boy, I ain't seen. Well, yes, I have. I'm about to say I ain't seen you. Jonathan, I couldn't find you this morning. I had to listen to TD Jakes. Although he had a good message. TD Jakes gave me a little word this morning. Oh, well, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. Look at me. Oh, Jesus. Trouble has walked in the room. Hey, Danny. Lord, Trouble, that's my brother from another mother, and he is trouble all the time. Danny is trouble all the time. Tanitra, did I say that right? Tanitra Fuller, hey, boo. Yes. So what's up, y'all? Hey, happy Sunday to everybody. El Teddy and I are supposed to be doing the show today on the Teacher Channel, the Teacher Project 2.0. I'm waiting for him, so I figured I would go live until, let me turn this on. I figured I would go live until I hear from him because he had some things he had to do today. Ain't nobody lying on you, Danny Lamboose. Is it Junior? Aren't you a junior? Aren't you Danny Lamboose Jr.? I have not seen you in a while, sir. And that's a problem. Just so I'm gonna call you out in front of all my people. That's a problem that I have not seen you and I have not talked to you. We have not had a chance to, you see me, I see you, we see each other. Okay, all right. Man, you need to go get a cigar and go sit down somewhere with some brown liquor and a good cigar and chop it up. It's been almost a year. Has it been? No, it hasn't been a year. It hasn't been a year. Anyway, I'm about to go around the moms and get my Sunday dinner to go get a plate. Your number ain't changed. Okay, well, neither has mine then. I'd have seen your wife all through the pandemic. Anyway, we'll talk. I ain't fooling with you no more. We'll talk. We will talk. Y'all, like this shirt today, I'm going to have to say this is Niecy's shirt. This is what she got me for my birthday. This is, it says World Pride Bitches. But this is from Whoopi Goldberg's company. And y'all know how I love me some Whoopi Goldberg. Don't do that, Danny. Don't do that. So this is from Whoopi Goldberg's company. So I hadn't worn it because it has the word bitches on it. And I was a little like worried about where I was going to wear it. So I decided to put it on today. And my dumb tail, I wasn't thinking. I was just like, let me wear this shirt because I feel bad I haven't worn. She already said I heard her feelings about the cookies. I said, let me wear this shirt. I like the shirt. I don't care about it having curse words on it. I just care about where I'm wearing it with the curse words on it, right? Y'all know I went over my mama's house today, right? I'm sitting there doing something, and she starts reading the shirt. She was like, world pride bitches. I said, oh, shit. And then I threw Niecy under the bus. I said, well, your granddaughter bought it for me. Listen, let me tell y'all something about my mama. My mama just pray for her children, okay? She know we a mess. She just pray for her children. My sister used to wear a shirt that said 100% bitch. My mama was like, I just got a special prayer I say for y'all. And my brother was a mess too. Look at my hair. It is just raggedy. My hair is just raggedy. I need to put on a wig or something. My hair is just raggedy. Anyway. But yeah, my mama just pray for us, child. She knows she has some special churn. She just pray. Y'all, let me tell y'all the story one time. See, I've been thinking of the best stories, and I'm like, this should be a story time, but I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all this one. So let me tell y'all this story. So me and my sister, my brother was 8 years older than me. My sister is 4 years younger than me. So we're like, it's gaps in between us, right? So one time, and I remember I was home for college. My brother was in town. I don't know if it was like a holiday, like Thanksgiving, Christmas, because my brother at the time didn't live in DC. He lived in Philadelphia. And I know I was living in North Carolina. So I'm thinking it must have been a holiday, like, because we were all there for whatever reason. So I went out that night, got drunk, toe up. I wasn't driving, you know. My brother, he was toe up. He wasn't supposed to be toe up, but that's another conversation for another day. But he was toe up. So who got home first? I think my brother was already home when I got home, right? So I came in the house drunk. I sat at the kitchen table with my brother. We both drunk together. He, or whatever he was, he was something. And I feel like he was making something to eat. So I sat at the kitchen table with him, and we were inebriated together. So next thing you know, here come my sister. Now, my sister is not 21. Now, I was over 21. My brother was over 21. My sister was not, okay? She was drunk. She was no parts of legal, okay? She come in the house drunk. So the three of us are sitting at the kitchen table just being silly and drunk and doing what you do when you silly and you drunk. Next thing you know, now mind you, we assume our parents are upstairs asleep. Like when nobody paid attention to whose car was outside. I didn't care. I wasn't driving. So I knew my car was outside. My sister, you know, at the time she didn't have a car, so whoever she was with dropped her off. And my brother, he didn't have a car down there in Philly. I mean, from Philly, he had left his car. So I wasn't paying attention to whose cars were outside. Next thing you know, we hear somebody at the door. We was all like, what the My daddy. My daddy come rolling up in there. Y'all, my daddy drunk too. Listen, because we were all like, oh shit, we got to pretend like we not drunk. Like, we got to sit here and pretend like he came in there. He was like, what y'all doing? And we knew that. We were like, oh, we all just drunk. My poor mama, the only one in the house sober. She was upstairs asleep. I said, you know what? It was funny. It was a mess. Anyway. So, hey, nephew. It's me, D. Hey, Monk Chip. Mm-hmm. What's up, little baby? Who else came through that I didn't speak to? Hey, Foy, nephew. What's up? Brianna, I think I spoke to you. Let me see if there's anybody else I didn't speak to. So, I don't know why I keep telling you. I don't know. I have to find. Right, we was all just drunk. Hey, Lady T, what's up, boo? So, Jonathan, I have got to find. I don't know. I have to figure out a way that I can get your link because I don't know why it's acting up. It won't let me. Anyway, we're gonna get that together though because I wanna hear what you was talking about. And I definitely, you said you have a new series starting in September. I definitely want to be a part of that. Hey, Diva Law, what's up, boo? So while it's a good Sunday and we speaking about passes, uh, uh, what's going on with John Gray, y'all? Hey, exclusively me, how you doing? What is going on with John Gray? Oh, Brianna, we're gonna come back to that. I didn't know about that. We'll come back to that. So Tasha K, she has broken the story. I think we touched on this a little bit yesterday. I'm not sure. She has broken the story, and she has screenshots and videos and all kinds of stuff to support what the mistress is talking about. And it seems as though Mr. John Gray has been caught up in yet another scandal involving a mistress. Now, the last time, he explained it away and the church forgave him and he bought his wife a Lamborghini truck and, we all went on about our merry little way. And this time it's going to probably do the same thing. I mean, stuff like this stays in the media for a couple of days and then we go on about our merry little way, but the story stay with the people that's there. Now, Tasha K said that the wife has been calling her, threatening her. I will never understand people who blame the wrong people. You blaming Tasha K for exposing what your husband doing. That is what she does. You don't have to like what Tasha K does. You don't have to respect what Tasha K does, but that is what she does. Calling her and cussing her out is not your problem. She is not your problem. The man who laying next to you every night that took them vows is your problem. Why you wasting energy on Tasha K? Y'all know Tasha K don't give a damn. Like, all she gonna do is do what she did, which is go to social media and laugh at your ass. So I don't even know why you even entertained her and gave her the satisfaction, because that is what she does. She has been cussed out by better for less. Like, I'm not gonna say better. Better is not the right word. But she's been cussed out by everybody. Like, she don't care. If she cared, she wouldn't do what she does, and she certainly wouldn't be as successful at it if she cared. So I will never understand, is his wife going to blame the devil again for her cheating husband? Probably. And here's my thing right here. As a woman, what? That must be the group chat. Abby, is that the group chat making all that noise? Wait a minute. Go, Abby. What's going on, Abby? Hold on, y'all. Abby got something good happened to Abby. I got to check it out. Oh, Abby! Y'all, I'm gonna have to. Okay, I gotta brag on Abby for a minute. Abby, I'm sure she's gonna be talking all about it. Abby is gonna be on the Kim Jacobs show on August the 25th. We're gonna post it. I'll put this on my community tab. August the 25th at 11 a.m. She's gonna be talking all about makeup for beginners. Okay. That's what the group chat is going off about. All right. Yes. Hey, New Jones. Avenger. Yeah, she was calling that woman the Avenger, honey. I agree. She needs to check the hubby again. Those ties pay for that. Well, Avenger always finds excuses for him. She should be tired by now. Last time it was his 16-year-old self. So here's the thing, y'all. This is what I have to say about all of that. If you know your husband cheats and you choose to stay with him, that is your business. I'm not here to judge nobody. I didn't take those vows. I'm not in your marriage. However, don't make it somebody else's problem. That's between you and your husband. If you choose to stay with your husband, that is between you and your husband. It ain't that woman's fault. Now, you can say, I don't have respect for the other woman. You knew he was married. Like, yeah, all of that's fine. That's great. And she deserves all of that, okay? And I don't have a lot of respect for women who want to expose. Like, I don't get it. You knew he was married. You knew he was a celebrity or a personality or whatever the language is we want to use. You knew who he was when you went into that marriage. He didn't lie to you. He didn't deceive you. That I don't have respect for. I mean, granted, we all eat off of it. We all love the salaciousness of it. We love hearing the tea. Like, I love gossip. I would be a liar to say I did not. But it's sort of that oxymoron part of it. Yeah, it's gossipy, but at the same time, I can't respect you because you knew what you were walking into. Now, it'd be different if he lied to you and you didn't know who he was and you didn't know he was married, and now you decide you in your feelings and you want to expose him. But you had fun. You played the game. You entertained the conversations. You flirted. You did all of the above. And now, for whatever reason, whether it be money, whether it be revenge, whether it be clout, now you want to expose him. Now, that's the part I can't respect. But that does not mean that the wife has a right. Because I'm one of them people that I feel like the other woman didn't make no vows to you. Now, is she wrong? Sure. Yeah, whatever. But she didn't make no vows to you. He did. And unless she tied him down with some rope and mounted him and made him have sex with her, it ain't on her. It's on him. He made those vows. And to add, yes, he's still a man, but to add to it, he's a pastor and standing in front of people every Sunday preaching about, I'm sure he done had a couple of sermons or two about adultery. I'm sure that came up a couple of times. I'm just saying. Hell, he was the one doing marriage counseling. Well, no wonder LaToya looking at her husband in trouble. They did counseling with him. What the hell? You can't follow him. Same thing with Michelle Williams and her fiance or her ex-fiance. Remember when they had their little reality show? Who'd they go to get some counseling from? How you going to this man to get marriage counseling and his marriage is a shambles? Child. She didn't have to check the hubby. She need to check herself. You can't complain if he keeps cruising. That's what I'm saying. And yeah, check herself because again, we quote it all the time. When a person shows you who they are, believe them the first time. So if somebody cheated on you and you choose to forgive them, hey Jaded, hey boo. If a person cheated on you and you choose to forgive them, the likelihood that they're going to cheat again is a pretty high percentage. Now, there are times when people make mistakes, they are forgiven and they never do it again. I get it. It happens. But the likelihood that this person is going to cheat on you again is pretty damn high. Hey, Miss Old School. Between his cheating and the mess with the church, I would need a break from him. And yeah, we ain't even talked about that. We ain't even talked about this whole situation with the church. Did he have found a home? Because I remember, didn't he get kicked out of the old building and supposedly they was going to open up this new building down into Atlanta? Did they do all of that? Because I ain't been following it, child. I don't care. Did he do all that like he said he was going to do? Because, honey, I need to get some ice, honey. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand these people. Maybe it's me and my spirituality, and I just handle my spirituality a little bit differently. But I don't understand people who can constantly follow somebody who is blatantly in your face, going against the very thing they preach on. I understand that they're not perfect people. I got that. I get it. I got that. But I just think there's some things that are just in your face blatantly all the time. And you steadily throwing your tithes and offerings. And I don't. He said he wasn't going to leave, but not sure if they have changed that yet. Hell, it ain't up to him. Is she going to leave? That's the question. Is she going to leave? And he talked about her terrible in those. If you saw those video clips, he was talking about his wife something terrible. Oh, he talked about that woman bad. Sounds like they should have gotten counseling from the lady in the lake. You know what? Not the lady in the lake. Okay. But he's out here on TV counseling these other couples, and you worse off than they are. Well, we know Ebby. We already know. He would have come up missing, and Ebby would have still had her Lamborghini truck. Okay. Make him a pot of grits. You better make them grits. Okay. And if y'all don't get that reference, you might be too young to be in this chat. If you don't get the grits reference, honey, child, you better Google grits, Al Green. Okay. But yeah, I don't know, y'all. I heard the story, and the sad thing is, I wasn't shocked. I wasn't shocked to hear about him messing with another woman. I just wasn't shocked. A couple of other pastors out here, Jamal Bryant, whose mess is out here in them streets, and I think it's only a matter of time before it becomes public. Now, Tasha K said that people have been calling her about Creflo Dollar. Now, that's another one that there's nothing that can come out about Creflo Dollar that would surprise me. Nothing. The only thing that you could tell me about Creflo Dollar that would surprise me is if you call me and tell me, if somebody tell me that he ain't never done nothing wrong, that he just been living his life righteous, that he ain't never cheated on nobody, he ain't never stole no ties, he ain't mismanaging the church's money. Like, that's the only thing that would shock me. Anytime a man changes his last name to Dollar, anytime a man has the audacity to go before his congregation and tell them he need a new private jet, nothing you could tell me about that man would shock me. He doesn't respect his wife at all, and he wouldn't keep doing this. Well, he clearly don't. Bet I would have the insurance money too. Child. Ooh, not add some syrup to the grits. Ooh. Nicole said she was surprised it was a woman. Well, right. The name sound pimpish. Creflo Dollar, you ain't lying. The name sound like a pimp. You ain't lying about that. Child. Now, you right about that. But that's what I'm saying. I have never been impressed with the name Creflo Dollar. Like, but again, I say, but the man has, thousands of supporters. Like, they love him, His suit's coming straight out of the Steve Harvey collection. You know what I'm saying? Child. So, honey, we had that. So we got the John Gray situation. So let's talk a little bit about, first of all of our prayers have been answered. We are getting the verses that we have been wanting damn near since the beginning. We have the Monica versus Brandy. It has been set up. It is for next Monday at either 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock next Monday. Now, here's how I feel. I feel like that's going to be one that's going to break the internet. I feel like that's going to rival the Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, the Teddy Riley, Babyface. What was the other one that shut down the internet? Hey, Trisha Thomason. What was the other one? There was one that totally shut down the internet. What one was it? Maybe it was the Teddy Riley Babyface one, but I think it was another one that. Now, there have been some others, but that one, shut it down. I'll be there. I'm definitely going to be there, honey. I don't think they will, little baby. I think they're going to be on some Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, women's empowerment. Don't believe the hype. We were young and we got caught up in the bullshit, but we love each other now. We respect each other as mothers and artists. Like, I feel like it's going to be on that because I feel like that's where they both are in their life right now. Even if there once was a rivalry, which at this point, I don't think they can continue to deny that there was a rivalry. But I think even if they speak on it, I think that's how they're going to speak on it as in that moment at that time. I don't think that'll be lying, little baby. I don't. I think both of them, that is where they are in their life right now. That's just my opinion. I mean, if you listen to Brandy's new album, she's definitely speaking on her mental health and that she's in a better place mentally and she has grown in a different spiritual direction. You see where Monica is. Monica is definitely in a different place spiritually. I don't think it's a lie. I don't think it'll be a lie. You too, Abby, you think it'll be a lie too? Okay, well, maybe Snoop and DMX. Okay. Maybe that's just me then. I think they're in a different. Now, do I think that a rivalry existed? Absolutely. It did. Don't get me wrong now. I'm not saying that they've been friends their whole life and it's been all kumbaya. That ain't what I'm saying. But I don't think that the verses is going to be that. I think what I hope is that they will speak on it though. I hope that they'll speak on it in an honest manner and say, hey, this is what it was. As long as Monica doesn't mention Whitney, it might be okay. Now that you're right. Now that's the one thing. Yeah, you're right about that. Now that you're right about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I don't think it's about them liking each other, whether they're going to shade each other the whole time. I don't think they have to like each other to be respectful and professional. You don't understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't think they're gonna walk away being best friends. No. That ain't what I'm saying. That ain't what I'm saying. But what I am saying is, I don't think they're gonna be sitting there the whole time throwing shade at each other the whole time. I don't think that's what it's gonna be. That's just my opinion. I can be wrong, but I don't think they would agree to do it if they were gonna do it from a nasty place. I just don't. I don't think they would. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. But both of them do have projects to push. Monica has an album coming out, and Brandy just dropped the album, so they definitely have projects to promote. But that's just my opinion. Now I could be wrong. We'll see, honey. We'll see. That's gonna be it, Lady Libra. The fans, because they already talking about who you got. I got this person. I got that person. Now the fans are gonna fuel it. Now that I agree with 100%. The fans are gonna y'all know how the fans are. That's why Monica didn't want to do it at first. She didn't want to reignite anything. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think that's the intention that they are walking into it with. I just don't. That is my opinion. But could it happen? I mean, sure, But I don't think that's the intent. And I definitely think that they're both in different mental spaces than they were 20 years ago. Belize! What's up, boo? Hey, Belize, my boo. Yeah, I just don't. That's just me. That's just me, though. We'll see, though. But however it is, honey, even if it does turn shady, y'all know the memes and the sound bites from that, honey. Too bad they're not gonna be in the same place, because I swear Brandy would get lippy, Monica would swing on her, and that is, ooh, you know what, Abby, that's not nice. What did you miss? We talked a little bit about John Gray, and now we're talking about the Monica Brandy verses, and then we're gonna talk about Monica and Master P, honey. We're about to move into that in a minute, honey. Yeah, I don't know. That's just what I hope, and I like both of them. I mean, somebody asked me last night this morning, somebody asked me about choosing. I mean, if I had to make a decision, I've always favored Monica as far as her music. But I love Brandy. Like, Brandy's got some songs that make me be like, yes. But Monica has a lot of great music that never became like commercial singles. Like, if you listen to Monica's albums, Monica's got some fire on her albums, but they didn't always translate to big hits. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Brandy's got some great hits. I mean, she's got some bangers. But if you listen to her whole album, her albums, for me, as far as the overall album, I've always favored Monica over Brandy as far as the overall album. And personality, I've always favored Monica's personality over Brandy's. From what I know, I don't know these people personally, but from what I see, Monica's kind of, Monica, you know. Yeah, I know It's Me D. Them Brandy fans, honey, they done came after It's Me D. Them stands be coming for It's Me D. But he be giving it to him, y'all. Y'all know my nephew don't be playing. He be giving it to him. He gives it right back to him, honey. Right back. Whew. It just warms my heart to see my chat all green and stuff. Look at y'all. Yeah, so had a good conversation last night over to Jay Wilson's house. We were over there, myself and El Teddy. We had a good conversation. Talked a little bit about HBCUs and black excellence, and talked about the RNC. We talked about the DNC in retrospect and the RNC predictions. So that'll be interesting to see what's going to happen this week, honey. They already talking about, what's that girl named? Candace Owens, is that her name? The black conservative that's been, all over social media defending Donald Trump. She didn't get invited, honey. Mm-hmm. See, when people really show you who they are, believe them. Mm-hmm. She ain't get invited. Now they got 4 days worth of speakers, and they couldn't give her 5 minutes. She ain't got an intro. She not introducing nobody. She not speaking with nobody. She not like, child. She ain't invited. Oh, Ebby said Brandy is the vocal postcard to Monica's pamphlet. Well, now I love that's an eloquent way of putting that. Yeah, they're gonna be at the same place. They're gonna be together. They're gonna be, yeah, that's what I thought too. They're gonna be at Tyler Perry Studios, yeah. Because when I first saw the flyer, I was like, "Is this real? Is this true?" Because it said Tyler Perry Studios, but it's been confirmed that it's really going down. Do you, do you hear the secret recording of Trump's sister going off on him? She's a federal judge, I think. You know what? I sort of, okay. The answer is no, but I saw it hit my news feed this morning, but I didn't go to listen to it. Damn, I need to go listen to it. I need to go listen to it. Brandy is more no than Monica. What that mean, SVD? I don't know what that means, SVD. Brandy is more no than Monica. I'm not sure if you meant to say something else or you know what that means, and I don't understand. More known. Oh, more known. Oh, did I read that wrong? Shit, I can't read. Okay. Yeah. She is. You know what? Why on a Monday I want to get drunk like I did with Jill Scott and Erica Badu? You know what? She gave the name of the guy that took his car. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can find that. Oh, because it did pop up on my feed this morning, on my news feed. But you know how when you first, oh shit, you know how when you first wake up and you got all these alerts and notifications. So I saw it, but I never went back to it. Ooh, what did it pop up on? Shit, damn, it popped up on one of my news feeds. Where did it pop up? Let me check Yahoo News. It might be on my Yahoo News. Nah, I'm gonna listen to it, y'all. Maybe we'll have to talk about that tomorrow. Damn, I can't find it. Maybe if I just Google. Lord, I'm always talking about going to the Google machine. Let me just Google shit. Trump secret tape. See what pops up. I don't know why this didn't do that to begin with, child. Retired federal judge Marianne Trump Berry can be heard on newly released audio speaking too freely in her words about her brother's lack of principles and general cruelty. The recordings were made over a period of 2 years by Mary Trump, the president's niece. Oh, see, Mary, author of Too Much and Not Too Much and Not Enough, and provided it to the Washington Post. Oh, see, I got a problem with that. See, once again, yeah, it's juicy and salacious, but I have a problem with that. You were on a private phone conversation with your aunt, and now you turning over. Now, I'm gonna still read this, but I don't like that she did that. He has no principles, none. And his base, I mean, my God, if you're a religious person, you want to help people not do this. Barry says on the tape, apparently referring to his policy of separating migrant children from their parents at the border. His goddamn tweet and lying. Oh my God, I'm talking too freely, but you know, the change of stories, the lack of preparation, and lying. Holy shit. See, I don't like the fact that this was a private conversation that she turned over. I can see if this woman talked to the news and the news, she thought it was off the record or something like that. But you're talking to your family member. I don't like that she did this. Hold on. The phoniness of it all. It's the phoniness and it's the cruelty. Donald is cruel. And it goes on from there. She began secretly taping Mary because of an inheritance dispute, and she turned over transcripts of the audio that did not make it into her book. Yeah. That's dirty. That's dirty pool. I don't like that. His niece that wrote the book secretly recorded all of the family members and friends because she knew they would attack her or try to discredit her. I love Monica though. Wait for her not to say that, boo. Oh, that's too hard with Brandy Clinton. Yeah, child. They're gonna be. Y'all know they're gonna be in the. You know that the Brandy. Hey, what's up, nephew? What's up, Des? Hey, BB Nice. Hey, boo. Yeah, I because see the thing with Mary Trump, and I still read some of her book, the excerpts and stuff of her book. The thing with Mary Trump is she was sort of disowned by the family. There was a inheritance dispute, so she sort of has an axe to grind. That doesn't mean that what she's saying isn't true. You know what I mean? And I don't know. That just don't sit right with me that you turning over private conversations. I don't know. That don't sit right with me. But it's out there now. It is out there now. At this point, though, y'all, I feel like if you don't have enough reasons not to vote for Donald Trump, I don't know what else can happen. I don't know what else can be said. I don't know what else can be done. I don't know what else you need to see, hear, or know for you to say, okay, now that's it. That was the last straw. Like, what is left? Like, this man has shown you so many different ways that he ain't shit. I don't know what else that, I don't know. I don't know what else can be said. Child. So now let's talk about this Monica Masterpiece situation. Okay. C murder. Okay. I'm trying to figure out where I want to start. So, C Murder and Monica were dating many, many moons ago. Okay? Many, many moons ago. I do not remember whether they broke up before he went to jail or after he went to jail. Neither here nor there, he went to jail for murder. Thus, he was C Murder before he went to jail for murder, but whatever. C Murder. Now, the family had been working on getting him out of jail almost since the beginning. There are a lot of inconsistencies with the story. There are a lot of discrepancies with the story. Witnesses have recanted all kinds of shit, right? And they have been working for years on trying to get him out of jail. Master P being the most successful out of the family, naturally, I think the family leaned on him for the financial side of legal fees and things of that nature. Okay. Now, fast forward 12 years, 15 years, however many years it's been, child. It's been a long time. Fast forward. Kim Kardashian has now become this beacon of criminal justice reform, right? Whether you like it or not, whether we know her intentions or not, this is what it is. She has been successful in getting some people out of jail. She's even had meetings with the president, so forth and so on. We know that she's currently in law school. Okay, we'll put that in air quotes. And she's been doing that. But this has been relatively new, like within the last couple of years, right? She ain't been doing this for 20 years, blah, 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 right? She's been doing this for, 3 years max, maybe. I don't even know if it's been 3-4 years, but let's give it that, 3 years. So somehow or another, Lala, not Monica, Lala called Kim, because Lala and Kim Kardashian are friends, in real life friends. She called Kim Kardashian and said, hey, why don't we look at this case? It's a lot of discrepancies. I've been talking to my girl Monica. She said, this is going on, that's going on. The family's done this. This is what's happened. That's what's happened. As a result of that conversation, Kim has now decided that she's going to look into it. And that might be a case that she pursues under her umbrella of criminal justice reform. Now, while this is going on the left, Master P is over here on the right talking shit, making it seem like Monica only coming around now because of her divorce, making it seem like Monica abandoned him, and now all of a sudden, because she wanted to talk to her friend Kim Kardashian, mind you, it wasn't her that called Kim Kardashian, but okay. And we need a flow chart for the story, child. And he even went on to say, if you were so concerned, why you ain't call her 10 years ago? Well, first of all, Kim Kardashian 10 years ago was showing her ass on the gram and wasn't worried about people in jail. Okay, let's be clear. Second of all, Monica didn't call nobody. Lala called Kim. But at the end of the day, if the end goal is to get your brother out of prison, why do you give a damn? Why do you care who called, when they called, how they called? If the end result is somebody's going to look at your brother's case and hopefully bring some attention, then maybe they will revisit the case. I don't understand Master P and his hips being mad. I just don't get it. And Monica had to check him and say, listen, bruh, check the visitor's log. I've been visiting your brother. I've been in touch with your brother. I done kept in touch with his kids. I done put money on his books, bruh. Like, don't come at me like this is something new. Like, I just got woke last week. I've been doing this all along. Yeah, I went on. Because then he tried to say, well, she didn't have two husbands. Monica has had one, okay? But, I mean, yeah, she went on and got married and dated other people and did other things because that's what people do when motherfuckers go to jail. You did it. You don't even live in New Orleans. How often have you visited your brother in prison? How many times is your name on the visitor's log, Master P? Percy? How many times is your name on the visitor's log? So that's what people do. People move on with their lives. They go, they get married, they have kids, they move, they travel, they do shit. Because we out here and they in there. What the fuck? And she want his woman. I mean, I feel like they still got some little connection, but she want his woman. Child. All because his brother gave big ups to Monica and Kim. Master P is deflecting his anger at the front. He absolutely is. You mad at them for doing what you couldn't do, because that's what it boils down to, for doing what you couldn't do. And again, we can be mad about the fact that Kim Kardashian is getting all of this attention and da-da-da-da-da. Like, we can be mad about that. That's fine. But at the end of the day, let's put the energy in the right place. Let's be mad about the right stuff. I knew P was a whole when he went with Romeo to talk with. I really don't like the way that whole situation played out. I really don't. I think that was some real bitch assness as far as the way that whole situation played out. They did a show about him on ID or Oxygen, where an ex-cop and a lawyer look at the case, talk to the witnesses, and they had a guy on there that said C. Murder didn't do it. Yeah, it's like I said, there's definitely a legit reason for that situation to be revisited. Like, there's definitely a legit reason, you know. But even his family is saying, dude, chill out. Like, even his family is telling him to chill out. And I don't know if y'all saw it was either today or late last night or whatever, where he basically called out his whole family and said that he's done taking care of them and he's done financially supporting them, and you know, he should have cut them off a long time ago. And this is what happens with rich people and their family always want to take, and this, that, and the other. And I was just like, ooh, you are such a And don't get me wrong, that probably is legit. because we know that happens all the time. But damn, you've been Master P for 30 years. Like, you've been taking care of these people for 30 years. Now you gonna cut them off? Child. But you only cutting them off because you in your feelings about this whole situation with C Murder. Because you wasn't talking about cutting nobody off before. Now all of a sudden, because your family is calling you out and saying you need to go somewhere and sit down and chill out, now you calling somebody out. The fact that Kim gets attention is why they want her to help. Exactly. And again, you don't have to like it. We know that it's a bullshit situation. We know that it's a messed up system that we deal in. But for whatever reason, Kim Kardashian gets attention. Use her like she uses us. Shit. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Use her like she uses black culture and get your brother out of jail. You should be somewhere trying to have a press conference with Kim Kardashian's ass. That's where you should be. I can agree with that, Dark Chocolate, that this is probably the straw that broke the camel's back. I can agree with that. Because let me tell you something. I'm never going to defend. I'm never going to I'm never going to have a problem with someone in a family saying, listen, I can't take care of y'all. Look at MC Hammer. That's how he went broke, trying to take care of the whole neighborhood. You can't do it. You can't do it. Now, if you want to legitimately hire family members and legitimately hire people around you, that's one thing. But just to bring everybody along, just to get along, just because you got money and you made it out the ghetto, everybody can't come along for the ride. I think who said that? A celebrity said that. I can't remember who it was. I wish I could remember that. But one said everybody can't come along for the ride. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. Like, everybody can't. I'm sorry. I can't buy everybody a new house. I can't put everybody's child through college. I can't write you a check every time you need a new refrigerator. Like, I can't. Oh, I just read that. See, and that's the gag. Monica probably been there more than P, and he feels guilty. And that might be it too. And like, you know, because even C Murder's girlfriend, the woman that claimed that she's his girlfriend, she was trying to shade Monica, but in her shading of Monica, she confirmed Monica's story because she said something to the effect of Monica sneaking in, and how I didn't have to sneak in. And I'm like, so you're confirming that Monica did go visit him. She just went incognito because she's Monica? Like, so you're confirming that it happened. You know what I mean? So you're confirming that Monica has been visiting him. You're confirming that that Monica has kept in touch with him. You're confirming. So you're not really shading her. You're confirming her story. Like, hello. And C Murder told Monica to live her life when he got his sentence. So he's mad at Monica for not wanting her whole life for him to get out of jail. Right. The fact that Kim gets attention. Oh, I read that. Kenneth and Donnell Jordan recanted, so they are trying to get him released on that basis, but I don't think it's enough, to be honest. Again, it's going to depend because, you know, there's a very high burden when you're talking about getting somebody released. There's a very, very high burden. What a lawyer would have to show a judge is that if that information had not been provided, he would not have been convicted. And what the DA is going to say is, even if we didn't have those two witnesses, we had enough evidence that he still would have been convicted. I don't know all of the ins and outs of his case, so I don't know all of the reasons why he was, you know, what other evidence they had as far as if they had DNA or whatever else, ballistics. I don't know all of that, but that's what it's going to come down to. It's going to come down to, if those two eyewitnesses recanted, were they just icing on the cake, or were they the whole kit and caboodle? You know what I'm saying? What you doing, Niecy? Oh, you doing what? You about to finish your hair? By the time you finish your hair, it's gonna be time to start all over again. Oh, can you do me a favor, please? Can you dump that and put some ice in there, please? You don't want to be on camera? I'll cover it. You want me to cover the camera up? Thank you. Can you dump that?
You already got ice that you wasted?
Okay, that's the ice. It's been there since last night. That's why I need some fresh ice.
You do not need fresh ice.
I
There's
do.
literally nothing wrong with this ice.
It's got tea in it from last night.
And what are you about to drink now?
Tea, but it's fresh tea from today.
No, this is so wasteful.
Oh my God.
This is so wasteful.
Thank you. Who just became a member? Thank you so much. Listen. Okay, fine. Then can you just drain the water and the tea from last night off of the ice? Can you fill it up with fresh ice for me, please? Y'all, it's like 2 ice chips in that cup.
No, it's not.
Oh, God.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Yes, reduce, reuse, recycle. Thank you so much. Why get mad if their efforts can get results? Exactly. Whatever. Hold on, y'all. Let me get caught up. Oh, Sly Sylvia. Thank you, baby. Hold on. Let me get caught up, y'all. Hold on. Thank you. I'm nowhere near P's tax bracket, and thank you, baby. And I had to cut folks off because they only called when they needed money and didn't know the definition of borrow. Child, ain't that the truth? Mr. Pissy Attitude P need to just focus on keeping what? Okay, I don't know that name. I'm not even gonna sit here and pretend. Whatever he was giving to the family before, I wouldn't even want anymore if I was them. I'm not here for people holding favors over my head. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, if you're gonna do something for me, just do it. Don't. Right, the girlfriend. Yeah, the commissary girlfriend. You said, that's funny. My dad bought me a new refrigerator, and I was grateful. Child, I would listen. And she said Monica was messing with him when she was underage and put the blame on her. Child. But the thing was, when they were messing with each other, it was public. Like, it wasn't a secret. So whatever was going on, clearly her family was okay with it. Like, I don't remember the ages. I don't remember all of that. But if she was underage, her family was fine with it. Remember, she may have been underage, but Monica was making her own money from the age of 14. So even though she might have been underage, she may have been an emancipated adult. So she was emancipated from her family. She was legal. And even if she wasn't emancipated, Monica was making her own money at that time. What they gonna tell her? They gonna tell her who she can't date, and she making her own money, probably living on her own and everything else. Child, bye. I stopped liking Master P when he thought it was okay to wear muscle shirt. I don't even know why. I knew it was gonna be something from Belize. I knew. One of his kids' mother said he and Monica started seeing each other when she was 16 and he was 26, and Monica started as a side chick. Oh, she stole. Oh. He always looked like he fresh out of the morgue. And you know what? I'm not fussing at first of all, stop calling that girl a baby. She is not a baby. Y'all stop calling her a baby. She is not a baby. Keep telling y'all she almost 30 years old.
Can you stop saying that I'm almost 30? I'm not almost 30. I am 27 years of age. Glorious years of age, but they are not yet 30.
What? What you want me to say?
I want you to say, okay, I recognize that you are not 30, and I'm going to stop referring to you as something that you're not.
He always looked like I just read that. Okay, so I'm caught up on the comments. Okay, so yeah, y'all. I don't know, that whole situation. It irritates my being, because I just feel like if the end result is to get this man out of jail, then why? I don't understand why we're doing this. Why are we turning this into something it's not? Like, get your boy out, get your brother out. And now the whole family mad at him. They like, they like, all right, do whatever you feel, dog. Do what you feel. Sure. So, is that it? What? Oh, it's been almost an hour, y'all. What's the other hashtags? Y'all know I always forget all my damn hashtags. What's the rest of my hashtags, y'all? Y'all know I gotta go look. I don't know why I don't write them down so I can remember. Okay, Alonzo Brown. Exactly, dark chocolate. But I ain't even gonna say nothing. I ain't even gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just let her have it. I'm gonna just let her have it. I ain't even gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just let her have it. She kissing 30, but I'm gonna let her have it. I ain't even gonna say nothing. I ain't even gonna say nothing. Um, Alonzo Brown. So are y'all familiar with the story of Alonzo Brown? Do y'all know who I'm talking about? The story of Alonzo Brown? So hold on, y'all. Let me drop this in the chat. Master P always been disrespectful, especially during his lawsuit with Romeo mom and called her every. Oh yeah, that was dirty. And the fact that he put everything in the mom's name, wasn't that dirty? Oh, that was so dirty. So what I'm getting ready to do now, you guys, is I'm getting ready to y'all know I do a podcast with TSF Entertainment, and I'm getting ready to copy the link and drop it in the chat so you guys can go to the podcast. But Alonzo Brown, if any of you guys watch Unsolved Mysteries on Netflix, you know they rebooted the channel. And if you watch it on and if you watch the rebooted stuff, there was an episode called No Ride Home, and it was about Alonzo Brooks. I just put the link in the chat now. And we also do P Valley, we do Power. We're going to be doing book 2. So y'all go ahead and subscribe to the podcast and y'all check us out. But we did an episode last night on Alonzo Brown. Alonzo Brown was a young man in Kansas. Yeah, excuse me. He was a black guy. And he went out one night. He went out to a party one night with some of his white friends, and somewhere within the night, he didn't make it home. And the unsolved mysteries, because basically the unsolved mystery is that he didn't make it home, and he was missing for a whole month, and then his body did turn up. But the mystery is that nobody ever found out what happened to him. The coroner ruled his death, like didn't rule any type of no no foul play or whatever. And oh, am I saying Brown instead of Brooks? Alonzo Brooks. I'm sorry. Alonzo Brooks, my bad. Yeah, Alonzo Brooks. And he ended up and so there's a lot of the story it's a very interesting story. I don't want to give y'all too much because I want y'all to go listen to the podcast and go look at Unsolved Mysteries on Netflix and get the Netflix, that version. And then we discussed it on the podcast last night. And there's a lot of discrepancies with the story as far as his friends that went with him to the party, what happened at the party. And he clearly didn't leave the party alive. Here go El Teddy now. Yes, sir. You were supposed to call me. You were supposed to call me. So are we still doing it? All right. Well, I'm on live. I'm about to get off my live. I was actually going to get off my live in a few minutes anyway, so we could do it at 6. I don't have nothing to do with that's YouTube. That's between you and YouTube that you didn't get a notification. I'm sorry. I've been on live for an hour. I'm about to get off right like in about another 5-10 minutes. Okay, let me get back to my people. All right, bye. So the Teacher Project 2.0 will be going live at 6 o'clock. Okay, I've been waiting on El Teddy. He talking about something. Was I supposed to call you, or were you supposed to call me? You supposed to call me. You the one that went out. You the one that had shit to do. You supposed to call me. Anyway, so we'll be live over there. If I have a moderator in the chat, can you drop the link to the Teacher Project 2.0 so y'all can meet us over there at 6 o'clock, and we'll be discussing all things dealing with education in this pandemic, virtual learning. So we'll be giving you guys some resources, and we'll be speaking on some things, and that's what we're going to be doing over there in about an hour. But, well, Belize, that's the thing. Nobody knows how he died. Nobody knows how he died. It was, the coroner ruled no foul play. When they did finally do the autopsy on his body, according to the coroner, and I keep saying that because I don't trust the coroner and I don't trust his report, but according to the coroner, his body didn't have any bruises on it. There was nothing showing that maybe the only thing was that there was some discoloration in the neck area. So there may have been, but he said that it didn't look like strangulation or anything like that. He didn't explain the discoloration. His body was perfectly intact, but they found his body out by the riverbank. Like, y'all got to watch what I'm saying. Where the house was, there was a little river, little stream, I should say. It wasn't really a river. And that's where they found his body a month later. But there was no animal, presence. His body hadn't decayed, none of that. So I feel like his body was somewhere in a freezer somewhere for that month that they couldn't find him. And then, y'all know what I'm talking about when y'all go look at the unsolved mysteries. Well, what they talk about is the racial tension. Like the town where this party was is definitely when we were talking about on Lovecraft Country, those sundown towns, and how they still exist, but they're not quite like as blatant as they used to be, but they do still exist. This was one of those types of towns where the whole town was white. And basically, when black people came to town, they got that side eye, like, I don't know what you're here for, but do what you got to do and get the hell out. Like, it was one of those places. And even when the producers for Unsolved Mysteries went to sort of scout out areas, they were black. They said they even felt uncomfortable. And that was in 2019, 2018. This happened over 10 years ago. So I think it was 12 years ago, actually. So when you feel like, if this is how you feel in 2018, 2019, imagine 10 years ago how it was. And when he first got there, thanks, Ebbs. And when he first got there, they said there was some sort of scuffle between him and some of the guys at the party, and it was racially motivated. Like, it was just, when you hear the story, you'll be like, somebody knows something and they ain't saying shit. And his friends, I put in air quotation, his friends know more than what they're saying as well, because some of that shit don't make sense. And y'all know how I feel about when it don't make sense, it ain't true. Shit don't make sense, it ain't true. And so there's a whole lot. But I want y'all to go listen. First, well, if you're not familiar with the story, go watch the Unsolved Mysteries, because that gives you more of the technical. We sort of just talked about our opinions and what we felt. That gives you more of the technical, or you could always Google him, because as a result of the Unsolved Mysteries case, his body has been exhumed. And the case actually was never, because there's no statute of limitations on murder. So they closed the case because of the coroner's report. But also some stuff has come out about the coroner as well, that he ain't on the up and up either. Like, supposedly he was selling organs on the black market, and so the coroner got some shit with him too. So when y'all see the story, y'all know what I'm talking. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about when I start talking about how it is, like how uneven and how it ain't, whatever. But it was a good show. We did it last night. Honestly, that's kind of why some of my videos are behind, because Friday night we did P Valley, and we're kind of behind on P Valley, so we did 2 P Valleys on Friday night so we could get caught up. And then last night we did Alonzo Brooks. So that's kind of why a couple of my videos aren't out yet. But the good bad thing is, I thought there was a P Valley and there isn't a P Valley. So I thought, oh man, I got to get my P Valley out, but it's not till next week. So there isn't a P Valley this week. So I should be able to I got Love and Marriage Huntsville out last night. So the only thing I owe y'all right now is my members only. I owe Marriage Boot Camp and Family or Fiance. I need to drop that one. And then tonight, of course, we have the Real Housewives of Potomac. We got some Big Brother working tonight. I don't review Lovecraft Country, but I will definitely be watching that tonight. El Teddy reviews it. James Caldwell reviews it, so y'all can catch their reviews. I'm definitely going to do a live on Lovecraft Country, and I'll have like Jaded and Ed, because we're all watching it. I mean, I think this. I gotta see if Jade is watching it, but all of us are watching it, so we're gonna definitely do a live and discuss it. I want to wait till we have a couple of episodes to discuss. I'm gonna wait a couple of episodes in for us to really get into that. What else? El Teddy said him and Ty are going live tonight. What time are y'all going live, El Teddy? Another Kendrick Johnson type cake. Yeah. The name of the podcast is called TSF Entertainment. If you click that link, it should take you there. If it doesn't take you there, if you go to, it's on Anchor, Spotify, iTunes. It's on all of your major where you find podcasts. And it looks like this. I'll show you the picture. That's what the picture looks like. You see me with the glasses? That's me. So, and if you go back into the archives, we review Power. They're all of these guys are sneakerheads. So they've done some episodes on sneakers and stuff like that. And then, like I said, we're doing P-Valley, and we will be doing book 2 of Power. When that comes out, we'll be doing that. So, okay. So after the teacher project, okay. So at 6:00, we're going to be giving you guys a teacher project. Please come on over there and meet us. There's 61 people in this room. Y'all come on over to the teacher project. If you are a parent, if you are in education, if you are just concerned about what's going on with education in this pandemic, come on over. If you are a parent and you have questions, please meet us over there. It's a live show, so we can address you guys in real time. If you are an educator and you have resources to share, again, please join us over there, because again, that's what we're all about. Dez, you were in here earlier. If you're available, let me know. I can send you the link, babe. And you can come on up. If there are any other educators that may want to join us, just let me know. Send me an email, shoot me an email, and let me know. So we can just, because there's different things going on all over the country. And El Teddy and I, only 2 people, child. We try to keep our ears to the ground, but there's so much going on, and it changes every day. Like every day we're hearing about another school system that's opening and it's closing, another college that's closing, another this, another. So much going on. So we are here. We welcome all resources, information, input, all of that. So you guys can meet us over there in 30 minutes. Last but not least, I want to thank everybody. I want to thank you all. I have hit another milestone. I am now at 4,500 subscribers. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You know how like they on the show where they do like applause?
That's my applause. You were my applause. Thank you. So I'm hitting another milestone. Y'all know I was trying to get to 10,000 by the end of the year. That's probably not going to happen, but I don't care. If I come close, I'll be happy. All right. So you feel like the teacher should Skype in? Child, that's what I'm doing. Listen, this is my classroom right here. I'm going to be teaching from the same place. Y'all see me every day. Tomorrow, we have the whole day tomorrow to set up our classrooms, because we have the option of going and teaching from our classroom at the actual classroom. So we have all day tomorrow to set up our virtual classroom, like our home classroom or our school classroom. I'm not teaching from nowhere different. Now, as the school year goes on, I may move my area to my spare bedroom. I do have a desk up there, and I have books and stuff, and I can make it look all scholarly and shit. But right now, that's where Niecy's staying, so I'm not gonna be in her room. And then, of course, I have the basement area that I could set up. No, you're not in my way. I'm just saying, Well, hopefully hopefully you'll be in a whole nother state in a month or so. But I'm just saying, for right now, that's your space. And then of course y'all know I have my basement area that I could set something up, but that's Pat's space. So we good right here. Listening and making Sunday dinner. Okay, thank you, Miss Honey. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Honey. And you guys check out Miss Honey. Miss Honey does reviews and stuff too, honey. And she is funny. Y'all gotta go check out Miss Honey. Miss Honey is y'all, I got this little bit of tea in here. Where the rest of my tea? I got this big old ice because she put a big old ice chunk in there and this little bit of tea. But y'all go check out Miss Honey. So before we get out of here, let's do a roll call. Y'all know we are trying to get Ebby to her 1,000. So we are there. We see the light at the end of the tunnel, y'all. We have less than 100 to go, or we are right at 100. So we see the light at the end of the tunnel, y'all. Please, please, please go subscribe to Ebby. You know, we have El Teddy. It's Me D was here earlier. Discovering Des, Foy the Artist, Miss Honey. The Tea Lounge was in here earlier, you guys. Who else came through? What other content creator I saw come through here? If I'm missing anybody, charge it to my head and not my heart. I want to thank you for the super chat I got earlier in the show. Thank you so much. Thank you to all my new subscribers who are here. I hope you guys enjoyed us. Thank you, Sly Sylvia, for your for your membership. Who else? Oh, shout out to Jay Wilson, who had me on his platform last night. I said that earlier. And y'all, if y'all interested in, I know we don't care as much about the DNC as we do about the RNC is about the DNC. But if nothing else, let's just go see what they talk about. So Jay Wilson will be doing a live watch party this week of the RNC. Y'all know he's shady as hell. So if nothing else, you'll get a little bit of humor amongst the chaos and the ridiculousness that is going to be the RNC. With that being said, y'all, I am out. I love y'all all. I thank y'all so much. I appreciate everybody's support. I will see you guys in 30 minutes over to the Teacher Project, and then we're going to run on over to El Teddy's room and go straight to some debaucherousness with him and Ty, child. Him and Ty. Go tell your quarantine folks to get Ebbs to 1,000. They ain't got shit to do but get dressed for the living room. I know that's right, Felice. I know that's right.
I'm subscribed to Miss Ebby.
You're subscribed to Miss Ebby? That's all.
See, I don't do a good job of watching the YouTube videos. Because I would just be on Instagram. So that's what I usually look at. And now I actually started to use Twitter a little bit more. But I still don't even use Twitter a lot. But when I do go on YouTube, I go down the rabbit hole. But I need to get my face right, especially when we go outside again. So I'm gonna start looking at her videos for some makeup tips.
And especially since you
some highlights, some contour. Right, because y'all can't see because I'm all the way over here. But if y'all look at my bone structure, it's fabulous, and I just need to find additional ways to highlight it.
Did she just say her bone structure is fabulous, though?
Look at my bone structure. Look at this. People pay for this chisel. You gotta know what you got that works for you. My bone structure is one of the things that works for me.
But I hurt her feelings about some cookies. Do you hear this?
Yes.
Do you hear this, though? But I hurt her feelings about some cookies. Hey, Crispies. Hey, boo. Okay, Abby says she not wrong. She got cheekbones for days.
Thank you.
Belize said, I remember Twitter before the days that I was politely banned. How you get politely banned from Twitter? Right, how do you get banned? Right. They didn't even ban Donald Trump. How you get banned from Twitter, Belize? Child. I can only imagine what you was over there doing. Anyway, y'all, let me get off here so I can give me a little briggy break before we get ready. I got a couple of things I need to do to get ready for the Teacher Project. So hope to see you guys over there. Love you all bunches. We're gonna get Abby. We're gonna get Niecy some makeup. You give us a list of what we need to buy. We're gonna go on Ulta. We're gonna get her some stuff. Get her hooked up because she got to get ready to go into these corporate meetings, honey. She got to give it to the girl for this corporate meetings. You know what? Bye. Goodbye. Not EJ Johnson's fault. All right, y'all. Peace.